everybody, it's Honest John again. Now, I'm not the first person to say that, but Donald Trump really seems to want to be impeached. He seems to be doing everything he can to goad House Democrats into voting to impeach him. He refuses to comply with subpoenas or allow any of his former staff or even former staff to appear at congressional hearings. These actions appear almost calculated to push Democrats in the House to vote to impeach him. And Bob Mueller added a lot of fuel to that fire with his report and the press conference he held, in which he laid out Trump's criminal behavior and clearly stated that Trump was not exonerated. Matter of fact, he said that if he felt that confident that Trump did not commit any crimes, he would have said so. So no matter what kind of spin Trump and his lackeys try to put on it, according to Mueller, the only reason Trump's not in jail is because he's the president. So the momentum does appear to be headed towards impeachment. The Democratic base wants it, and lots of Democrats in the House and even in the Senate want it. Even though it looks like they certainly wouldn't be able to convict Trump, they still want to do the impeachment. And that's understandable that Democrats would want it, but Trump seems to want it too. He thinks that being impeached will unite the country behind him, because that was what happened when Republicans impeached Bill Clinton. But Trump is misreading the situation. The country isn't going to rally to his side like it did for Bill Clinton. First of all, he doesn't seem to have figured out a few things, like, for example, the House can hold impeachment hearings without actually holding a vote and referring impeachment to the Senate. This would allow the House committees to get the information that they want and the evidence they need without actually having a trial in the Senate. All of those staffers that Trump won't let testify would be compelled to. Even Bob Mueller could be forced to testify, even though he really doesn't want to. Trump's tax returns would be made available, and so would the redacted parts of the Mueller report. So Democrats would be able to get a whole bunch of dirt on Trump and get it out to the public, and Trump would have no defense for it. And even if they did proceed to a Senate trial, the circumstances are far different with Trump than they were with Bill Clinton. First of all, unlike Bob Mueller, Ken Starr went very far afield to what he was supposed to be investigating. He was supposed to be investigating a land deal, the Whitewater land deal. And he couldn't find any evidence of a crime there. So he went on and he got involved with the Monica Lewinsky and the Paula Jones things. And he did create a legitimate charge of perjury. That was a legitimate charge. But most people in the country thought that it was a trivial matter. And the whole line of questioning made Starr look creepy instead of Clinton. So they saw the whole Monica Lewinsky thing as a trivial matter. And kind of funny, comedians had a blast with it. Mueller, on the other hand, stuck rigidly to the parameters of what he was supposed to investigate. And he found a lot of evidence of criminal behavior. And most people see the crimes Trump committed not as trivial, they see them as serious. Treason, obstruction of justice, those are pretty serious crimes. And even before the Republicans impeached Bill Clinton, his approval rating was very high. People thought he was doing a very good job. They liked him. And that's another thing. Trump's approval rating has never gotten above 42% and has gone up and down between 33 and 42%. 42% at the highest. So even though Trump hasn't screwed up the economy, most people don't think he's doing a very good job as president. And even though Mueller couldn't prove beyond a reasonable doubt that Trump conspired with the Russians, it sure looks like he did. And every time Trump kisses Putin's ass, it solidifies that impression. And most important, Clinton was likable. He was empathetic. When Clinton went to a disaster area, he appeared to sincerely concerned and sympathetic to those people's sufferings. When he said he felt their pain, people believed it. Trump could care less, and everyone knows it. And Trump is just plain unlikable. Matter of fact, he's the opposite. He's really, really creepy. So the Democrats can go ahead and impeach Trump. They don't need to be afraid anymore. His supporters will go nuts, but the country is not going to line up behind him. A lot of people will think it's the right thing to do, and there's others that won't care. Thanks for listening. Well, I want to thank you all for watching my videos. But there are certain changes that Google has made to YouTube, which, since I'm a smaller channel, means that I can't monetize my videos. So I found places where I can. So instead of watching my videos here on YouTube, I'd appreciate it if you go either to Patreon or to Top Buzz. They let me monetize videos, and I don't even have to put commercials on. So if you want to become a patron on Patreon, that's fine. If you don't, you can still watch the videos there. I've just kind of given up on YouTube. YouTube is just a place that I use so that I can put my videos in other places. So, Patreon, Top Buzz, the links are in the description box. Thanks a lot.